So Grayson, last week we got a glimpse into what a day in the life looked like for an Arizona football player during spring ball, and film was a huge part of your day. Do you have a rough estimate of how many hours of film you watch?
I think it depends based on the season. Like spring ball, obviously we're not trying to game plan our defense, but you know, in spring 5 to 10 hours, and then in fall when we're game planning for all the different looks the defenses are giving us, it's probably close to 15, 20 hours.
When we get in here, we start off the day with a team meeting, you know, and they show us, you know, who's pushing themselves as hard as they can, and then when we watch film, we spend about an hour with the coaches, 2 hours with the coaches, and then when I go home, you know, I'll watch an extra hour of film. Getting that extra film in, you know, is essential for us, especially me being new here, you know, trying to learn the offense and just trying to pick up on the new techniques.
I mean, I can honestly say a football office watches film 365 days a year. So if they're not watching practice tape, they're watching game film. If they're not watching game film, they're watching opponent film. If they're not watching that, they're watching high school or other college film for recruiting purposes. They might watch NFL film to try and pull some scheme, get some ideas. So if you ever walk around this building, there is somebody in here watching video. Our student managers will report about an hour before practice begins. Get everything set up, we'll get all the cameras, equipment moved out, we'll get everything tested. Then we will physically film practice. Everybody's on two-way radio, so there's constant communication and what's being shot. Typical practice, we usually have about 16 to 17 cameras, so we're filming everything. We have a lot of high-angle looks for formations. For detailed looks, we have a lot of ground cameras. During practice, we are pulling content from the cameras. We're editing into our system. It is immediately available for viewing.
How quickly, like today on a day of practice, will you go back and review this practice film?
No, they're awesome. I mean, the minute we get out of practice, like honestly, if I had my phone with me right now, I could probably watch it. It's awesome because then it's fresh in your brain and you're still thinking about like the calls you made and the plays that the coach is calling.
For me, I've learned as I got older, and then as this being my last year of college football, film is very important. You know, like as an offensive line, we're trying to look at the defense, and whatever tells we can see from watching film, right? It helps us execute better on the field because we know what's going to happen before it happens. And when we can execute better as an offense, you know, we can be more consistent in putting the ball in the end zone.